What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Keith back with another market analysis. uh, yeah, so we back with another market analysis, man. We can just go over a couple of these stocks real quick. See what we're looking for the market to do today. Today is 5/21/25, so it's a Wednesday. Yeah, man, we're finna jump into these charts and see what we're looking for, what moves we're looking for today, man. 6:30. Currently it's 6:40 a.m. So we got about a little less than 2 hours before the market open up. So let's jump into it, man. Let's jump into it. And I probably got to clean up some of these charts. So y'all bear with me. I got to clean up some of these charts because I was looking at stuff, and I usually, do some drawings while I'm watching trades and stuff. So I might have to clean them up a little bit. So just give me a little second. Um, let's see. I'm gonna remove first of all. I'm moving all these alerts. Just clean it up. Clean it up. So we just need our major point. I think that's pretty much all we want to do for right now. Yeah, I think that's it. Um, all right. So let's hide the drawings and let's get to it. All right. For SPY. Um, honestly, we've been in an uptrend, of course. Um, before this week had started, we said that we was targeting what these highs, this high right here to get taken out, um, which was 59. I mean 595.55. The highs we got was 595.54. So we was 1 cent away. We haven't taken this high out yet, so we still got this high to take out. If we're continuing the uptrend, we gotta make up continue our higher high. Um, and of course the next target is this high right here at 59 597.78. Um, so we haven't made a higher high yet. We haven't made the new higher high yet. Um, we're still in our uptrend. We did have our first somewhat red. Oh, sorry about that. We did have our first somewhat red candle yesterday. Yes, this kind of does look like a doji. Um, so it could be some sign of reversal. Um, but we have to wait and see. We have to wait and see what the market does once we open up. Once we open up, um, but now, like I said, we did print our first rate, so we do like to see that for we do like to see that for our potential new higher low. Because we had this higher low right here. So this is now the level we don't want to see the market go below. Because it got solidified once we made a higher high. Now we just made a new red one. New red low. So hey, what that tells us, we're looking for our new higher low. We're looking for our new higher low. Unless we push below this low. Once we push below here, then now we're in downtrend. Or starts of a downtrend. Because we're making a lower low. But we're looking for the market to potentially reverse somewhere in this area to continue to go up with the uptrend. Like we said, if it doesn't, then that means hey, we're showing potential of a downside downtrend. Um, so all we really need is a green candle on the daily to let us know hey, we're looking to go back up to go beat these highs at 95. Um, One thing I'll say, since we're so close, we're currently sitting at 90. Since we're so close to this 85, the market pulls down any bit, like to 88. Well, I think it already did in the pre-market, but if it comes back once the market opens up, if it pulls down to like 88 or get somewhere close to like 86, 87, you could just go in longs off of that, and just have your stop set at that 85. Because that's only a what $1 or $2 stop loss versus you're looking for what a if it's at 86, 85, you look for a $9 move back to the upside. And you got the trend on your side. You got the trend on your side, which is the uptrend. Um, so be on the lookout for that. It might be some nice potential to take some long. But if it's looking like we're flushing straight down, um, and you gotta wait till you see some form of reversal coming, like even if it's on the 5 or 1 minute. Um, so once it gets down to this area, like, but I really say between once it get inside here, the drawing's gonna come back, but it's fine. Once it gets inside, let's remove these for now. All right. Once it gets inside this fair value gap right here on a daily, um, 88, I mean 58.9. I don't know what, maybe because it's early and I just woke up, y'all. But when it gets inside 589.28 and 588.98, if you start really looking for the reversals within there, if it doesn't just reverse beforehand, really look for the reversals in there. Um, and if you don't see, like I said, if it's coming down flushing pretty hard past it, usually if it just shoot past it, if it get below that 588.98, more times than not it's gonna be invalid. It's already got cleared. It cleared the fair value gap. Um, but it still can bounce back up off of it as long as it don't get it close inside. I mean below it. So just be on the lookout, man. That's potential long entry right there. Um, let's go back. Go back to the main screen. All right, like we said, we still looking for that 595 55 to get taken out. But if we do switch to a downside, so you always gotta be potentially looking for the opposite side. If we switch to a downside, we're looking for this. We're looking for either a break below this fair value gap, like a close below, our daily close below it, then potentially retest it, and then shoot down and take out that low right here at 585.10. So we look forward to do that. Come down below the fair value gap, then retest that 588.55, I think it was. Was it 588.55? No, 588.98. Look for that retest there. Then we're looking for it to shoot down below this 585.10. And we potentially got room just to go all the way down to the 77s. That's if we're looking for downside trade. But first we have to get below this 588.98. We have to get below that before I'm looking for the shorts. Yeah. So pretty much if we can stay above 588.98, still longs is valid. But if we get below it, then we're watching how the market moves to potentially go to the short side. Or you can be 100%, safe and wait until it breaks this last higher low we had. All right. And I think, on our market analysis, I told y'all don't be surprised if we push up on Monday and on Tuesday that we have a pullback, because I said we could be going sideways until the news come on Thursday morning. So I potentially could see us either midway through today, which is Wednesday, that we potentially either push up or push down, and then Thursday gonna like continue it in that direction. So whatever direction, pretty much whatever direction it look like we're leading to by the endway of Wednesday, I think Thursday just gonna continue us in that direction. With all that news we got. So yeah, we're looking for our longs. We're pretty much looking for this though. Pretty much looking for a potential entry somewhere within here. Stop loss. Stop loss supposed to be down here, of course. And we're looking first target at 95, and then of course we're going to all our target 2, target 3. Because target 2 is right here. Target 3 is all the way up there. So that's what we're looking for on SPY. We're still staying bullish. We just gotta wait till we get a breakout, because yesterday on Tuesday we pretty much was just chopping the whole day. It really was like a no trade day just because we were chopping so much. Unless you wanted to take them shorts, because if you took the shorts to go back to the trend line, that was completely fine. But it pretty much was a choppy day the whole time. And if we look at the pre-market, we did, like I said, in the pre-market, we did already come below the 88. But it's completely fine that we swept it, just because it still can push past and respect this fair value gap. As long as we don't get no close below here on the daily, or if once the daily open up that we see a sweep below it. Because whatever happened in the pre-market, yes, it's important, but once that daily counter open up, that's where I start really counting. Hey, now it's swept to 88 and it's gone. It might stop the momentum for uptrend. But on the 4-hour rule, we got this big 4-hour fair value gap, which we closed inside We had closing side it right here, um, right here, and we end up clearing it. Y'all know what we always say: if we close inside, we expect it to clear it, and that's what we did. We cleared it. Now, if this 4-hour candle right here, we got 4 minutes for it to close. If this 4-hour candle can close below this fair value gap, then it shows potential for us to continue dropping, I didn't mean to do that. If it closed below here, see that? If it closed below that 4-hour gap, we could see a continuation to the downside. The market might be either trying to come back down into this fair value gap, which it already rejecting off of right now, but it could be trying to come back inside this fair value gap here. We haven't had any closes in this fair value gap on this 4-hour, so this fair value gap is still valid because we haven't had any closes. As y'all can see, this is still holding up. This is a strong fair value gap right here at 588.31. This is a strong fair value gap. It's still valid. Ideally, we looking for pretty much what happened here. We came down to the fair value gap, of course, tapped into it, didn't close inside. Soon we got a green candle. Hey, we're instantly looking for us to head back up to them highs. So we came, jumped inside. If we can get a green 4-hour candle, then that'll definitely give us the confidence we need to say, hey, we're pushing back into this trend to go take this high. So if we can get a 4-hour green candle, that gives us that confidence to go back long. At least back up to the top of this fair value gap, and then we gotta watch how the market reacts once we get up here, because if it can reject and then continue us to the downside, or if it push above, hold above, and then continue back up. So just be cautious, be aware, always understand how market structure working. If we're sitting in the uptrend and this is our last on the 4-hour, this is um our last higher low. Look how close we are to this higher low. This is not too bad of a trade to get into because your stop loss. I told y'all it's okay if you take losses, but it's that risk management. So when it came down here, boom, just say you got in after it pushed above the fair value gap. Let me take this magnet back off. After it pushed above this fair value gap, say you got in here. Stop loss is right here. All you need is that green candle. You know what I'm saying? Once that green candle comes in, you're confident. Right, we're going to the high. That's a 2-to-1. You know what I'm saying? Or say if the market doesn't come back down, and say your green candle like somewhere up here. All right. Then you go to that lower time frame. You know you're supposed to aim for that high first. But if you go on the lower time frame, or even if you're just sitting here on the higher time frame, and our green candle closed just above this red. All right, you pretty much got a little less than the 1-to-1, but you know you can tighten up your stop loss on the lower time frame. But with that green candle, what we're expecting what these highs to get taken out. So that's our main target. That's a 2-to-1 again. So depending on where we're at on your market structure for an uptrend, okay, I know we're looking to make our new lower high because we turned red. But now we're sitting here at our old lower high. We need to hold this up if we're in the uptrend, right? We got to hold this up. So since we're so close, and I know we can't beat this level, we should, you know what I'm saying, be confident that hey, we should get in the loss. Even if we take a loss, hey, it's fine because we was following the trend. And look how close it is to that daily can't be level. So if this level is here and then this daily is right here, you got two strong key levels that that's telling you like, hey, we should not go below here. Um, so yeah, pretty much that's what we're looking for. That we're looking for them longs. We need this downtrend to break. We definitely need this downtrend to break. Which, if it break it, what it's gonna do? It's gonna have to go back to the top of this fair value gap. And as long as it go above this fair value gap and close and hold above, we're good. Cause look at this. It can still come break this trend line, but go to the fair value gap and what? Fake us out and come right back in. Can do that. So you need that push back above and hold above. You need that push above and hold above. So that's what we're looking for. And nicely, we had came back down some. So this kind of give you a better entry if we can get a green candle, because it can be green as long as it push a pass right here. And soon you get that green, boom, you can set your stop loss either at the bottom of this low, or you can set it all the way down here at the can't be low. So it's your decision. Um, yeah, that's what we're looking for, man. I'm telling y'all, we're still bullish until we, like I said, take out this low first and then this low. Um, yeah, so that's pretty much it. It ain't too much to it. We're still bullish. We're just looking for our lower time frame to flip back bullish. Cause like I said, we got our daily. It was a red candle. What red tells you? Red tells you, hey, we're going down. Um, well, we're if we're going down, we're looking for what? Our new higher low. Unless we're looking to break our higher low and make a lower low. We're looking for our new high low. We're on the seek for our new high low. Once we're pushing back up to an uptrend, boom, we should be able to take the longs to go back to the high. Um, and then what we if we're in uptrend, we finna take the high. We're looking for what? Once it get to these highs, we're looking for it to keep pushing past and hold above to keep the uptrend going. So if it pushing past, more likely is what? Gonna go to this target two. Might go past target two, close, hold above, and then boom, shoot all the way up to target three. So we're on the watch. We're on the hunt, man. We're on the hunt. All we need is for this lower time frame to switch back bullish. It's still bullish on the 4 hour, but if we go to the 1 hour, what we in, we're bearish on just this some slight area. The 4 hour is bearish on this slight area too, but it never really truly switched bearish because we didn't make new low. We didn't make a new lower low technically. Right here in this minor area, yes, we made lower low. So we just need this most recent area to switch to an uptrend. Once it flipped to an uptrend, so we get that break of this downtrend, we just wait on that new higher low to get set. Once it gets set and we see a green candle come, boom, getting it longs, look for it to go on, could do the continuation. Alright. Honestly, these are like these green candles here. I mean these green boxes blue boxes I had here. This was when we was chopping that whole day. I was telling y'all we was chopping so much yesterday. And then towards the end we just had a nice big flush. Um and that flush, it was kinda hard to really know when. I seen it, and unfortunately I was in dang wrong. I almost could have got out right here, but I was looking for us to break this downtrend. Um, so I did have a loss yesterday. Let's keep it 100%, man. We don't fake or sugarcoat nothing. We had a loss yesterday. Monday we had a good win on Monday. I got a loans right around here, and I pretty much held the whole day. Um, so we had a nice win yesterday on Monday. Tuesday we had a minor loss because we ended up getting. I got in on loans right around this 93. I had 95 calls because I was looking for us just to get up to 95. Because I thought if we break this, we're definitely going to target one. Well, yeah, if we do break it, we should go to target one, but we didn't break it. We kept rejecting. And then I ended up getting out right when we got down to like 91, 92, 92. Really, I think it was like right here, midway of this drop, I got out. And yeah, so we had a minor loss, you know what I'm saying? But it's okay. Like I said, it's always fine. Um, as long as your losses is not bigger than your wins. So today we're coming back, we're bouncing back, and we're gonna be patient. We're gonna wait until the downtrend get broken. Um, Either if it's on the 1 hour or on the 4 hour, we're waiting until that downtrend get broken, or we waiting until the market shows us, hey, we're finna beat out these lows, and continue our downside. And like we said, we know where them targets at. It's down here. Potentially 77 is our ultimate target to get to if we're in a downtrend. All right. For Meta, let's go to Meta. All right. I got a lot of stuff to delete here too, so y'all bear with me real quick. Um, let's delete this stuff. Got 4 hours per day. I'm gonna keep that there. Well, actually, no, I'm deleting. I think that's all that I want to know. I think that's all I want to delete right now. All right, so let's switch to the daily. Pretty much this chart. We actually didn't get a red counter for this one. We turned red on Spy, but we didn't get a red counter for Meta. Uh, so that does make it a little more trickier because hey, we didn't flip red on Meta. If we get our red on Meta, well, we're expecting what? It should go down and look for a new lower high. But if it's a red counter this low, so close to that last low we had, then it's potentially coming inside this fair value gap. Um, or it can keep continuing and come all the way down here to this low, this daily low. Um, so Meta, truly, I have to probably pump to continue this uptrend because we're right next to this downtrend. We're right next to the downtrend on the daily. We really can't afford to have a really can't afford to have a red candle here because we're exactly right at it. So if it's candle close red, it's more likely finna push all the way down to this fair value gap, and then we got to see, hey, is it gonna go past it, retest, and then drop all the way down to 591, or is it gonna come inside, reject, and then give us that massive push back to these highs? Um, so um, yeah. So on the daily, we got a green candle for Meta. So it's still what we still gotta say we're supposed to go up with this green candle. Yes, it's almost a doji, but green means what? We go up. So we're still bullish on Meta. We're still bullish on Meta. It attempted Well, it hasn't attempted to break this trend line just yet. We need to see it when it comes to the trend line, how it reacts. Or when it comes to this trend line, how it reacts. Um, do got this fair value gap here. Um, did we close above it? It like we closed right on it. Let's see. It was 37.10. This candle close was 30.17. Yeah, we closed right on it, so that's why we're seeing that pre-market drop. Um, cause we failed to close past it, so it at least was supposed to come to the bottom of this. Yeah, but it's pushing past it, so that's completely fine. Cause like I told y'all, today is Wednesday. We got huge, heavy news on Thursday morning. So I'm looking for midway today or by close of today that we get either a hard push to the upside or hard push to the downside to start the uh the momentum, and then Thursday gonna continue it in that direction. So that's what we're looking for. Unless we have a day like Tuesday was where we don't even really move anywhere. So say if we push up here right before market open, and then we just sit right here and we don't choose a side, um, and we pretty much get another indecisive candle, then that's the only way. Hey, even if it's a green indecisive candle, I'm saying we're supposed to go up. And Thursday could just flush us down, or if it's a red one, saying we're supposed to go down, Thursday could push us up. So if we don't get a solid close either direction, hopefully past the either trend line, then that's when Thursday could potentially do the opposite direction. You just have to wait till after news drop, which we still gonna have to do because it's all. I think majority of news in the pre-market. Some of it is after the market opened up. Um, but yeah, so we're still bullish. We really don't want to see it come below here, this low right here. But well, this low isn't. Yes, we got this fair value. I mean, we got this gap, this fair value gap, and this gap here. But this low, y'all know I like having my lows after a red candle. So the last low we had once we made a red candle was all the way down here. That's a huge drop. So if we do get in long, we gotta use this as our stop loss. We gotta use this fair value gap, or really this low as our stop loss. I'm really treating this low as our low because I'm not allowing it to potentially come all the way down here. So once it break this low, hey, it get me out. You know what I'm saying? If I'm in longs, even though it could come take that low and shoot straight back up, um, it's just too risky to hold it all the way down to that low. Um, so you can either do that, have that as a stop loss, or once we break this trend line right here, we get a green counter close above this trend line. Then these can be your potential stop losses around down here because now it's after. See that it's after red candles, and then if, like I said, we start switching to that uptrend, boom. Now this would be where your stop loss be at. So yeah, pretty much it's the same thing as SPY. We're looking for this downtrend to get broken. We don't really want to see this 4-hour low to get taken, because then that's what gonna lead us into this fair value gap to go take that other low that we said that was sitting right at the fair value gap. So we really want to see a hold up here. All we need is a 4-hour green candle, and then we can potentially take the long, set our stop losses at the bottom of this low. We're aiming for first this high, then this high, then this high. And which is, if we get that green candle right, just say we get it around 35, 43 is our first target. That's almost a $10, $8 move. 44, that's a $9 move. 66.57 is uh almost a 30. It is a $30 move. $32 move if we got in at 35. So you get $8 plus potential profits with a, if we got in at 35 and style loss supposed to be down here at 27. Um you got potential $8. So that's a 1-to-1. This is a 1-to-1 on that first one. So $8 stop, $8 move to the side. Then that's a little bit more than the 1-to-1 once it gets to 44.93. So basically 45. You got a 10 to a 10 $10 move up and an $8 move to the downside. But then once it get up here, it's way more than a 1-to-1. So like I said, say we got in at 35. This is your stop loss. I'm gonna show y'all the actual numbers. This will be your 1-to-1. This will be a 1 point pretty much 25. And then this one will be pretty much a 3-to-1. Then the ultimate high is a 3.5 to 1. So it's all no matter how you look at it, you can pretty much have a great risk reward on all the trades if you get in the longs once we flip green. Um, or you can, like I said, you can wait till that downtrend. Well, this is the 1 hour, so you have to look at it like this. You have to wait till this downtrend break. Well, it's pretty much the same thing, so it's fine. Wait till that downtrend break. We get another red, and then as soon as we flip green, get another green candle. If it don't already take that high, we get another green candle, or if we just touch that trend line, boom, go long, and that bottom of that red will be your stop loss. So your stop loss will be real tight. Then and look for the highs to get taken. So we're pretty much doing the same thing like spot. We waiting on these lower time frames to switch back bullish. We're pretty much at our last open chance before we take our new lows, so it should be starting to give us signs of switching bullish now. If for the downside, we was looking to go bearish. Like I told y'all, um, if we can come down, take these lows here, retest, then stay below these lows. We're looking for it to take out, boom, this low first on the daily. It potentially come inside this fair value gap. So this will be how it should look when you get in. Should be something like that. Looking for that quick 1-to-1. Then if it can push through here, and close below, or first you look to see if it push to the other side. If we close inside, then we should push to the other side. That's your second target. Then third target is what? Fill this big old gap. See that big gap? We expected to fill it, so it's our third target, 4-to-1. And the final target is what? Come down and take these lows. Alright, so we got plenty of room to the downside, but we really need to first, like I said, the first easy target is boom, take these lows, stay below, look for it to tap the gap. But if you want to be patient and really wait until that downside show, you wait on it to come through here, come past it. Either close inside or come past it, retest and drop all the way down. So we got a little ways for short. Like I said, we got to take these lows out at 25 first for me to even start kind of thinking about the shorts. So we could set an alert here. So when they take out these lows, when they take out them lows, it'll trigger and make you think to go short. So yeah, that's what we seeing. Let's go. Actually, I'm gonna stop it on them two, and then on our next market analysis, we're going to go over two different stocks. All right. So I'll see y'all in the next one. Your boy Keys is out. Peace.